So police officers and teens, they don't always mix well together. You know, kind of like parents and teens will sometimes clash. But there's a police youth national discussion that's looking to change that relationship between teens and law enforcement. It's going to be happening in Washington, D.C. It's going to be next week. And a couple of our high schoolers from Robert E. Lee will be making the trip to join in that conversation. And then they're going to come back and share what they've learned. Well, this morning, we're going to be talking to them. Daquan Jackson, he's a 10th grader, and Bernard Thomas, an 11th grader, along with the 5,000 Role Models coordinator at Robert E. Lee High School. That's Dwayne Thomas. And then we also have Duval County Assistant Superintendent joining us in the studio, Larry Rogers. But first, we have our Channel 4 crime and safety analyst, Gil Smith, to take part in this conversation. I want to just thank you guys very much for joining us this morning and welcome you. Gil, I want to start off with you. In your years on the force, what was it like? You know, what was that relationship like between law enforcement and teenagers?
Well, it depends on where the law enforcement officer was working. I worked for 6 years as a school resource officer, and so did several other JSO officers at that time. Okay. And you also have police officers working within the Police Athletic League. So you have those strong relationships. Even to this day, I still have some of the kids that I worked with 10, 15 years ago that come up to me now with their kids, and they seem to have a very positive attitude toward police officers. So it's very important to establish that relationship when they're younger.
And with that in mind, I'd like for you to, talk to these young men right here so that, you guys can sort of get a jump start on that conversation.
Well, right, because what they're going to this roundtable in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be young people from around the country at this roundtable, sharing their thoughts and insights with other law enforcement leaders to talk about how the relationship can be improved. So they'll be giving their insights on how they feel about law enforcement. I'd just like to ask either one of you, have you ever had any personal experiences or contact with law enforcement, and how was it? You started.
Well, I'm not really here to share my experiences. I just want to give hope to other people that we can build a relationship with the police officers.
What do you think the relationship is like here in Jacksonville between younger people in the community and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
Right now, I feel like we're acting out of fear to police officers.
I'm sorry, say that again?
We're acting out of fear.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
There's no bond or relationship between the police officers. Everything we do is based off stereotypes that we have for the officers.
Okay, well, how do you think that can be improved?
I think it can be improved by community policing, actually. So the first time we interact with police, it won't be at a crime scene or after you have done something.
Now, going down here to this summit and meeting with students from around the country, do you think they'll have similar experiences, or do you think they'll be different based on where they come from and around the country?
Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know where half of them are going to be from.
Well, I guess, with your community, like, what do you guys talk about in terms, when it comes to law enforcement? Do you and your friends even talk about that at all?
Yes, sir.
What's that like? What's that conversation like?
We pretty much talk about how we want a relationship between officers. Okay. We don't always get relationships, but this opportunity allows us to be heard by different authority.
Okay. Thank you guys very much. We look forward to catching up with you. Again, you're going to be in the nation's capital. It's going to be the 26th through the 29th. And, of course, when you guys come back, we want to hear about what you've learned and how you plan to share that with the community. So, again, we will be checking in with you. Ashley?